Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your power message for Friday, Fabulous Friday, Friday the 13th. Remember, this is a good day, and you are divinely protected. So if you're seeing this in a different way, thinking it's challenging because of the date, think again. That's just society and perception from the conditioning that we are brought up with. We can have our day any way we want it to be. So say, this is a great day. But I feel you may be going through some challenges today because you may be picking up on what others are feeling or thinking, because your skills as an empath are being tuned in. And that means you may not be shielding yourself yet properly. So you may be feeling all kinds of things. So because of that, I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards. I'm going to bring in the Masculine's Madness 2 by Bridget. So this can really get into the nitty gritty of what you're going through. You can get in your mind and see what you're dealing with. And I'm going to bring in the Auric Energy Oracle because, your aura is shifting and changing to attract in what you want. But something super powerful I want to start with. When I did your reading yesterday and I was using the Divine Masculine Takes Charge Affirmations deck by Sandra, that I found a card at the end of the day under the table. And I had a feeling something had gone somewhere in one of the readings I did connected with this deck. But I was really excited to see what it is. So instead of me just sharing it on the channel, I want to talk about it with you because this is where you are. You were in love with your divine feminine. It came through very clearly yesterday in so many ways. And you know that you are letting go of what no longer serves you. But sometimes it's easier said than done. It's easy to think that you want to change and easy to think that you love your divine feminine. But it can be harder to say it out or actually take action to express it or make change. So one step at a time is the big message for you. And this card says that. It says, I am, which means you are doing this. This is happening now. I am peeling off the layers and becoming more of my true authentic self. So you're doing it in stages gradually. Why? Because slow and steady wins the race. So this is, you have this real sense of urgency to change, but you're also being reminded that, if you do it to your pace, you'll achieve it. So in other words, you're being motivated to make the changes and peel all these layers off, just like we peel layers of an onion. And sometimes when we peel an onion, we cry because the layers coming off sting, they sting the eyes and they make the eyes water. So some of these layers that you are pulling off right now and peeling away may sting as you expose core wounds and heal them, but it will absolutely be worth it. So even though you're taking your time and doing it your way, you also have this sense of urgency to get it done. So it's not like it's going to take years and years. You've been through that already. 2020 to 2024 is your time to shine. And where are we? We're in 2023. So you're getting closer and closer every day to your authentic self. And this is when it just may happen gradually, where people in your life know, and I feel they do know and they allow, because you're doing it in your way. But also, you could also blow up like a bottle of pop if you're not careful, because you're keeping things inside. So instead of keeping them inside, talk to your angels, your guides, maybe write down your feelings so that, one day you don't just wake up and explode like a volcano and all of everything comes out in one go. And that may be very overwhelming or a struggle. So it's like the same, one step at a time. You are peeling off these layers. These layers may sting, but it's worth it because you become more of your true authentic self. So that's also what they want you to know. So what's going on then today? What's going on? Now, it's a very dark day today in the UK. A lot of rain, so a lot of cleansing energy around and a lot of healing taking place as well. So, when some kind of darkness comes in, and a dark cloud can be around this day anyway because of society and programming and conditioning, and people saying, oh, it's a bad day, Friday the 13th, put off things till tomorrow. It's the same with retrogrades. People say all these things, but what people sometimes fail to realise is our mind is what creates it. So if you say, well, that's your experience, that's not mine. Okay, you may see it as a bad day. I see it as a great day. That's the type of day you're going to have. So be the light in the darkness. So if you are going through any darkness today, be the light. So we've got craziness. And this journey can make you feel a bit crazy. You might think, what, I'm a twin flame? Is that real? Is this really real? Why am I going through all these things? It makes you feel crazy. And you may have even said to your divine feminine in the past, you're crazy or it's crazy. And that doesn't mean that you actually think that they are crazy. It means it doesn't yet make sense. Crazy is when something doesn't make sense. We may look at someone and think they're crazy, but it's just because we may not understand what they're going through or understand their level of awareness of something or their perception. Doesn't mean they are crazy. It means they are on a different journey than you are. We tend to struggle with things we don't understand and think things are crazy. I have so much love for you. So you're saying to your masculine, I have so much love for you. It makes me feel and act crazy. And I know you've been through that. You may even be going through that now. You are in love with your divine feminine. You're not afraid to say it or think it now. You're speeding up. Things are speeding up. Cars, movement, motorbikes, speed. So your heart races. When you connect with your divine feminine, it's like you're driving a car and you speed up and you get that adrenaline rush. That's the way it makes you feel. And you're saying, I have so much love for you. It makes me crazy. I know you feel it too. Are we just losing our minds, or is this what this love feels like? Are we losing our minds? You're not losing your mind. People will say on this journey, oh, you've lost your mind because you believe in twin flames. That's because that's their experience with twin flames, or that's their perception of twin flames. It doesn't mean you're crazy. Why are you listening to what people think? Who cares? Why are you letting what they say about you affect you? It's none of your business what they think. What matters is what you think. And I guarantee you, your divine feminine feels what you feel because you are one. And that can also be scary to understand too. But as the layers get peeled away, more and more you understand this. And you say, yes, we are one. I understand now why when I look in the mirror, I see her or him looking back. I understand now why sometimes we look very similar in our facial features or our personalities. This is why she or he gets me more than anybody else. That can be crazy. Crazy. Think about the songs Crazy, Crazy in Love, Beyonce, Crazy for You, Madonna. Think about these songs. Okay, I'm crazy for you. Okay, it makes you feel crazy. Love is a magical thing. And it's a good thing when it makes you feel crazy. It shows you you're alive. You've got sensuality. So sensuality is a number of things. But what I'm feeling with this is sensual, first of all, is sensitive. The reason you feel crazy and the real reason you're feeling all of this love is because you're becoming more real. So you're tapping more in with your senses. You're becoming more sensitive because your vibration is shifting to your true authentic self. And part of you is a natural born healer and a natural born empath. So you feel energy. You are sensitive to these things because of who you are. And also sensuality is that need to be together, wanting to be intimate, wanting to be cozy with your twin, wanting to share time and talk and, touch each other, body, mind, heart and soul. And it says, I fantasize about touching you all the time. And this can also drive you crazy, especially if you can't get to your divine feminine for any reason. It drives you crazy. So this is also the craziness where you want your feminine so much, it's just driving you nuts. It's driving you nuts being away from them. It physically hurts to be away from them. You have this desire and that need. It's like an itch you can't scratch. And nobody else can scratch it for you but your divine feminine. So that's also where you are. And it's also what I'm seeing as a thumbs up there. It's like the angels are giving you a thumbs up saying you're on the right path now. Can't you see that? Everything you're feeling, everything you're thinking, everything you're going through is working for your higher good to move you out of the darkness into the light, to help you to see things in a clearer way, to become more stable in your authentic self. And the angels are saying to you through the Auric Oracle, together we find freedom. Together we find freedom. Isn't that beautiful? So when you are together, you feel free. You may struggle if you're in a relationship with someone else because you're not physically free. But when you're with your family, it feels right. It feels right. Everything about it feels right. You know that. So when you're together, you find your freedom because you can be yourself. There may be things you still hide because of your own insecurity or fear, but you can absolutely be the person that you came here to be. And that's liberating. Together we find freedom. And the angels are reminding you of that. We've got, I support your mission and dreams. So you support each other. You are each other's greatest fan, each other's greatest support, each other's greatest cheerleader. That's why your feminine has always supported you, divine masculine. Always supported your dreams, your mission, the things you want to achieve. That's why your divine feminine has always been there to help you, guide you, even giving you money at times, because they've wanted you to succeed. But you won't succeed fully until you are together. And that's because together you feel free. And you may feel that right now. You may feel blocked in your life. You may feel like things are stuck or stagnant or stale. You may feel like you can't achieve what you want no matter what you do. And that's because you're being guided forward to remove all of the layers of the things that don't serve you. I support your vision and dreams. I support you. And that's really powerful because when I read this out, it says, I support your mission. But the word is vision. So the angels bring things into your awareness as you need them. So I needed to share that message through a channeling that they support your mission and dreams and you support theirs. But this is the vision you have. I support your vision. So your angels are saying to you today, you have a vision right now in your mind of what you desire. And this is connected with the dreams that you have about it, whether you were dreaming about them in while you are asleep or daydreaming while you're awake, or it's how you imagine your life to be, the fantasy of it. When you're saying, I fantasize about touching you all the time, I fantasize about being with you all the time because I just love you so much. I have all this love for you. So you have this vision, and that's supported not only by heaven and the universe and your creator, but it's supported by your divine feminine. So the message is, the reason you feel free when you're together is because you support each other's vision. You support each other's dreams and each other's mission because you have a mission together. And let's make this dream a reality. So this is where you are. You're saying, wow, I'm understanding now. I can do this and have this and make this happen. So let's make this happen. Let's make this dream that we are supporting of each other to be together into a reality. And the angels are supporting this dream as it becomes a reality. And this is why you are the eagle right now, because you're coming into land. In other words, everything you want, everything you've ever wanted is at your fingertips. You can have, be, and do whatever you're dreaming of, but you must believe it and achieve it. We've also got, let's use our crown chakra. I've got angel bumps, honestly, because they give me the word grounding for you. So I feel you're becoming more grounded. In other words, you're realizing now with your feet on the earth, on the floor, that you can move forward. Okay, you're no longer going to be just thinking, oh, it's all a dream, or it's all miles away, or it's all a lie, or whatever you think, whatever the ego says. With your feet on the ground, wow, I can have this now. I can change. I can make this a reality. I can actually express this love and feel free to do that. And he says, let's use our crown chakras to receive guidance. Now, the reason I've got angel bumps when I turn this over is because the message coming through for the divine feminine today, which really shows you both on the same page, is for the crown chakra. And Archangel Uriel right now is illuminating the divine feminine by opening their crown chakra to receive claircognizant guidance. And this is the same for you. So you're actually saying to your feminine, let's use our crown chakras to receive guidance. So in some way, shape or form here, even if you're not aware of it in a physical way, that you are receiving guidance. And it's coming into your mind. It's coming into your awareness through your sensitivity and the way you feel. Let's use our crown chakra. So you're saying, I am listening to my guidance and I am understanding that I can use these tools to the best of my advantage. So I understand this is where you are, that I am receiving guidance. And that's why you're saying, do you feel this too? Is this really what it feels like? So you're receiving your intuitive hits through your feelings. And you've also got the card that says, let the pressure release. Wow. Let the pressure release. What does that mean? One step at a time. It means you don't have to rush. You don't have to force. You don't have to push. You don't have to do it all today. You're taking the layers off layer by layer. You're becoming your authentic self. So there's no need to feel pressured. And this is what masculines struggle with the most. You know, when you feel pressured, divine masculine, you run. You run away. Even if you want to run towards your feminine or make changes, you run away. You lock yourself in a room and hide. And you may not actually physically lock yourself in a room and hide, but you shut down in some way. So you deal with the pressure yourself. You release it. You can feel pressured sometimes when there's not even any pressure there, because it's your own pressure from your own self saying you need to make a change. There's things you need to do. So reevaluate your life today. The angels are giving you a thumbs up and saying this fantasy doesn't need to be a dream anymore because it's becoming a reality. You love your feminine, that's never going to change. You feel a bit crazy, but we all do as light workers because we are special and unique. Everyone who's ever achieved anything in this lifetime has been seen as crazy. Think about the greats like Albert Einstein. Everyone thought he was crazy, or, think about someone you're thinking of, even Jesus. People thought he was crazy because they thought he was being, possessed or whatever he was doing, So trust you. You know your truth. You're not crazy. You're not weird. You are special and you are here to shine. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.